Good afternoon, everybody. Fanman Steve here once again. Up next, we are going to be doing a revisit of this old Lakewood 20 box fan. I did a video of this a long time ago, and I figured that I would give it another video. I'm sure that this is from the late 70s and going into the early 80s. I do not remember the model number, but maybe I'll have to look that up on the fan forums just to be sure. This has been sitting out in the shed since the spring. I don't think that this has been in use very much. Actually, I don't think that I have done anything to it since I've been here. This belongs to my brother-in-law. I think this was his work fan. I'm pretty sure that it was used here at home and around the house too. I do not know any history about this fan. Maybe I can ask him and get a little bit more information about it. The fan is in okay shape, to say the least. Does show typical signs of age, use, and wear. Pretty much everything to it is original, including the power cord. If I can get to it. The lamp style like power cord, non-polarized. A few broken slats here and there in the guards, but nothing major. Little crack here on the guard. And there is a hole here in the blade. I have no idea what in the world caused that. I don't think that this is the original color. I'm sure that this was repainted at one point. And how I suspect this is that if you can see the scuffs and from where the paint is peeling, I'm sure that this was the original color of it. It was like a orangish brown, maybe like a sweet potato kind of color. It was a really nice color. Tori the fan man had several of these fans, and that's how I knew it. These are not bad fans. These are actually some of the better plastic bladed box fans, even from this generation. I do have a big history of these. I remember seeing these everywhere as a kid. I even remember having one. It was the metal bladed version, and it was the same color as this, and it had the rounded cabinet, and I do remember it being branded a Lakewood. A little proper care and maintenance, particularly cleaning and oiling, was all that they needed, and these lasted for a long time. So these fans are definitely quite the exception. Definitely has a higher ranking to the fans being made today. Has a really nice thick cabinet to it. I think it's about as wide as my hand. It's got a good bit of weight to it as well. There's the holes there for mounting it on the stand. I don't think you even see that on a lot of the modern fans today. I'm not exactly sure what happened to that. Okay, so this is the back of the fan. Some of the hardware to this is missing. A few screws are gone. Pretty much all the screws to this look to be original. I don't think that anything on this was ever replaced. This is the 3-speed Macmillan motor with a coverted shaft. and it does have the oil ports, so that's letting you know that this is definitely an older fan. And there's the inside of the fan. And it does have the feet to it too, by the way. If you can see it there on the bottom. And they are riveted to the cabinet. I don't think that this is a Kmart. I don't think that I'd ever seen these fans with the Kmart name that had the pointed cabinet. But then again, I could be wrong. This fan does have some character to it. Not exactly sure how long my brother-in-law had this, but I had the privilege of seeing these up close, because just like all the others, there's not too many of these that you're probably not going to find in too many other places anymore. Well, I guess I'll go ahead and I'll plug the fan in, and I will show it running. It is a little windy out here, but hopefully it shouldn't hinder with the demonstration. Okay, we will go ahead and we will power the fan on, starting on the low speed. These fans always sounded a lot like the Toastmaster box fans to me, in my opinion. They just had just like a really smooth, mellow sound to them. The quality to these are not bad in the slightest. Just throwing out a gentle breeze. There's no vibration to it whatsoever. It seems like it's good and balanced. Okay, so there's the medium. I'm standing about 4 feet from the fan, and it's throwing out some good air to me. Okay, now we'll turn it up to high. The fan has no vibration to it whatsoever. Step out of the wind stream to where you can hear it. These make excellent sleeping fans. Spin down is decent. I still think this could use a good cleaning and a good oiling whenever this is going to go back to being used again. Not exactly sure when that'll be. Maybe sometime by the fall I'll swap one of my fans out, and maybe I'll get some use out of this before it's time to put the fans back up. Other than that, I am not unimpressed with this. It's a pretty cool fan. Works really well. Okay, let's capture a startup sound. I'm going to try that again. The wind kind of messed that one up. You want to make sure the fan comes to a complete stop if you want to get a good startup sound. Anyway, here's medium. Well, okay. I hope that you all have enjoyed the video of this old Lakewood box fan. I do have intentions on scoring maybe a few of these sometime later on in the future. I would like to find the Kmart brand. Those are the ones that I remember going back to my childhood. That was actually the first fan like this that I ever remember seeing was the Kmart that had the blue cabinet. And hopefully one of these days maybe I can find one of those and get it. But I hope that you all have enjoyed this fan, and I will catch you later. Bye bye.